So I'm pointing at Pastor Tim because in first service I said that he and Hitler were the same. That's not what I meant to say, all right? So Pastor went, what? All right. So I've done this for you before, so I'm just going to do a brief shot on this. Remember that we think sociologically. I had this discussion with my sons just the other day, and we were talking about Hitler and how it's hard for people to see themselves as the same as Hitler. Of course we're not. Sociologically, this wonderful man, I mean, he's aging now, as I mentioned last week, but see, brother, the beautiful thing is you'll always be 3 years older than me, all right? Pastor Tim, you compare him to Adolf Hitler? Of course, sociologically, what do? We love Pastor Tim. I mean, you know the atrocities that horrible man foisted on the German people and everybody else. You know. Over against him, sociologically, he wins easily. And so what do? We do that in our brains, but with the person that is our persecutor. I'm clearly better than them. And maybe you are. Maybe the person is a jerk. I'm sorry, just be bold about it. Maybe so. But that's not the comparison. You know what it is because I've done it for you before. The comparison is between you and God. This is theology instead of sociology, you see. And theology says what? All have sinned and fallen short of the glory of God. And by the way, and here's the important application to you, we were enemies to God. And what did God do? Well, it's on the screen too. We were reconciled. The enemy status was closed, you see, reconciled, brought close, brought from enemy to son or daughter. We were reconciled to God by the death of his son. And then he goes on to say, it's beautiful. I'll just do it this way. Jesus said, I came to give you life and life abundant. What God does is he doesn't just fill up your cup overflows, Psalm 23, right? That's the way God works. God says, you are my enemy. And yet, this is the thing. Instead of punishing you, enemy, I'm going to punish my son. The beautiful imagery of substitutionary, vicarious is the word, substitutionary sacrifice. You deserve to be on the cross. You deserve to die. You deserve to receive the wrath of God. And instead, God put it on Jesus. Enemies of God, and yet he chose to make you his son or his daughter.